record this lecture. So today I will give you an example by doing a project from Module 5. In Module 5, it is about generate report from multiple worksheets and workbook. We are going to learn how to dealing with different worksheets. Okay, how to organize worksheets in our worksheet group, how to write an external reference, how to manage the security features of the linked documents, create hyperlink to a document source, link email address, and we are going to learn how to apply name range, work with name range. Finally, we are going to learn how to create a workbook template. So those are the objectives for this lecture. Thank you, Brian Jeff. Okay, so today I will going to do the project. You need to do this project by yourself. Okay, so I will go weekly learning. Today is week 12. I'll go week 12. And then Excel Module 5 Project A. Go to Start. So you need to download instruction file, start file, and two support files. So I will just click download all. So I should have 4 documents downloaded. To help easily manage the downloads, I will put those downloads in a folder. So I go to my downloads. So this is the 4 documents. I'm going to copy all those 4 documents. So I right-click my mouse, copy. I just want to move to another location, Compton 10 location. So for Compton 10, Compton 10. Go to, this is a Wednesday project. This is my Wednesday class because I have Thursday class. So I go to here. Wednesday project. I right click my mouse, paste. Okay. So I pasted here. All right. So now I open the instruction file. Can I undo it? No. Okay. So instruction file. Click Enable Edit. All right. So now I read the instruction. It asks me to open this file and save this Excel file as this. This is normal step. So I will open that Excel file. Enable editing. Enable content. Continue. And then click Save As File. Save as this PC. on the same folder, on the same path here, but the file name, instead of _1, it is _2. Okay. So try to manage multiple windows. Okay. All right. So I did this. Save as 2. Okay. Make sure you also need these 2 supporting documents. I already downloaded, and I heard questions. Are you going to do the full project? Yes, I'm going to do full project. Okay, if you already did it, great, that's great. You can do the your assignment. Okay. All right. Any other questions while I'm in the chat area? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to do the whole project as an example. Most students haven't done yet. Okay. So now with the file still open, ensure that your first name, last name displayed in cell B6. You see your name is displayed in B6. Okay, this is my name. And then, let me see. All right. So we're ready to go. Step 1. Step 1. Idra is the sales manager of Nabon Suits hotel chain, which has locations in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana. Idra is using multiple worksheets to summarize sales data by state. Break the external link in the worksheet so that the formula in the range B4, B7 of the Manager Information worksheet are replaced with static values. Then switch to Manager Information worksheet. Okay. So step 1, ask to break the link. Okay. So where is the link? The link is in. On the bottom of this one, you have just try to move this. You see, this is just documentation sheet. Step 1 is about manager information. So you have to go manager information. Manager information. After that, you select the range. We are doing step 1. Okay, step 1. Select range B4, B7. B4, B7. The formulas in cell B7. Static value. Break the link. Okay, break the link. So you go to data. Under the connection group, data. On the ribbon. Under the queries and connections, you have this link. Okay, edit link. edit link. And now you have this external link. Then you click break link. Break link. Okay. And break link. Then click close. Okay. So this is this one. Step 2, in cell C5, remove hyperlink. This is the, oops. So this one, you need to remove hyperlink. Okay. So right click your mouse, remove hyperlink. Okay, I did step 2. Step 3, in cell D7. In cell D7, create a hyperlink to the email address. So right click your mouse, select link. Not this one, okay. So this one, select this one. And then go to insert link, insert link. It still gives me this window. Okay, that's fine. Text to display is Washington. To Washington, TON, MGR, example.com. So this is text. And the address, email address is Washington. Example.com. Is this correct? EXAM. And also we need a screen tip, quick screen tip. So email the statewide manager for Washington. Click OK button. Click OK button again. So that is step 3. Step 4, in cell B9, in cell B9, in cell B9, create a hyperlink to the Nabon suits locations listed as below. Create a hyperlink, link to the file. Okay, so this one, step 4A, link to the file support EX195A locations. So click this one, and then insert on the ribbon. Link. Okay. We need to link this file. Which file? The file is the support file. This is recent item. How do I explore the insert link? Maybe I will right click my mouse, link. Now I can existing file. So this is Wednesday project. Yeah, the link file is support EX19. So support EX19 5A locations. Okay, link to this one. Quick. And also, what is the text to display? Text to display is this is 4B Nabal suits locations. This is text to display. I need to move this one. And we also need the screen tip. So I will right click to edit this hyperlink because I need also screen tip. The screen tip is view the current list of Nabal locations. Click OK button and click OK button. So that was step 4. Step 5, edit hyperlink in cell B10. This is cell B10. So edit, you right click your mouse, edit hyperlink, use Nabal Suits website as the display text. So display text, Suits website, and then use screen tip. View the public facing website for Nabal Suits as screen tip. Okay, and then click OK button. Okay, any questions so far? Let me check if you have any questions. All right. So that is the step 5. Step 6. Agile wants to apply consistent formatting to the worksheets submitted by each of the statewide managers, group Iowa, Montana, and Oregon worksheets together, and then make the following formatting updates. So group worksheets together. So try to manage. This is step 6. So group worksheets together. So click Iowa, press and hold down Shift or Control, select Montana, and then click Oregon, so that all 3 worksheets are selected together. Means they are grouped. Now do 5A, change the font size in merged cell range A1 to F1, 18 point. Go to Home and select font size 18. Okay. 6B, apply 20% accent 6 cell style to the merged range A2, F2. So select A2, F2, cell style, go to Home, and then under Styles group, cell style, select 20%, Accent 6, 20% accent 6. Okay. Select this style. 6C. Bold the values in range A6 to A10. A6 to A10. Click Home, bold. Step D. Apply accounting formatting for B6 to F10. So select B6 to F10. Right-click your mouse. Format cells. Accounting. How many decimals? 0 decimals. 0 decimals. And then with the symbol $sign as the symbol. Okay. Click OK button. So that was step 6. Step 7. With these 3 worksheets still grouped, update the worksheets as follows. 7A. In cell A6, change the text in person to read work up. In cell A9, change the text other to read other referrals. Okay, that is step 7. Step 8. With this worksheet still created, create a formula as follows. Enter formula in cell B10. B10. Use sum function. Total the cells for Q1. Okay, so equal sum. Select B6 to B9. This is total the sum for Q1. Press Enter. Step 8B. Copy the formula to the range C10 to E10. Put your mouse on bottom right corner until you see this fill handle. Click and drag to the right. You copied the formula.
I have a question.
Yes.
It's not about this specific one you're working on per se. I'm actually working on the assignment still, and I've been running into a lot of problems. Like when it's time for me to like do what you're saying, like copy the formula. It's saying like value, and it's like having number signs, and I'm not understanding what I'm doing wrong as to like why the formula isn't copying.
Okay. That is a common question when you copy the formula. What I would suggest, you redo the trainings. Remember, we have about lots of questions in training. You redo the training until you feel comfortable with each and every question in the training. Then you redo the copy formula. Another way, you read the textbook. Read the textbook. Textbook give you detailed instructions. So practice the examples from the textbook. Okay, this need practice. Okay. Okay. Thank you for your question, Camilla. All right. So go back to my. So this is common questions when you copy formula. It said something wrong. Okay. You need to redo the examples in the textbook or redo the training questions. Okay. So that is the where we are. Step. We completed step 8. Now ungroup the worksheets. Then checked to confirm that, okay, now we ask to ungroup. Right-click your mouse on this grouped worksheets, right-click your mouse, select ungroup, okay, and then change each worksheet. We have 3 regional office, Iowa, Montana, Oregon. Okay, so those are the numbers and the layout, right? Step 9, Adra wants to create a copy of the formatted Oregon worksheet to use for the Washington section of the chain's sales data. Create a copy of Oregon worksheet. Put the result of the copy in between Oregon worksheet and the consolidated sales worksheet. Okay. So step 9, create a copy of Oregon worksheet. Right-click and move the result between Oregon and the consolidated cells. Okay. Right-click your mouse on Oregon. And then select Move or Copy. After that, before which one? Before consolidating. So select Consolidated Worksheet. And you want to make a copy, create a copy before consolidated cells. And then click OK button. So now you have a copy of Oregon. And step 9A, change the worksheet name to Washington. Double click the name and type in Washington. The name is Washington. Okay. All right. So edit the text to read Washington from A2 to F2. A2 to F2 should be Washington. Clear the contents, 9C. Clear the contents of the range B6, E9, B6, E9. Clear the content. Okay. Right-click your mouse. You can just cut or delete. Okay. Clear the content. E6, B6, E9. All right, so step 9 is done. Step 10. Step 10. Adra wants to consolidate the data from each of the regions. Switch to consolidated sales worksheet. So go to consolidated sales worksheet. And now in step A, 10A in cell A6, enter a formula without using a function that references cell A6 in the Washington worksheet. So this one. In cell A6, reference cell A6 in Washington worksheet. So click A6 and then go to Washington worksheet. Quick cell A6. Press Enter. So, oops, equal. In consolidated, typing equal, then go to Washington, quick cell A6, Enter. So you have this consolidated worksheet has workup. Okay, so you need to enter equal sign, then go back to Washington worksheet, quick cell A6, press Enter, so that consolidated sheet has this workup. Step 10b, copy the formula from cell A6 to the range A6 to A9 without copying the formatting. So put your mouse on bottom right corner, click and drag down. And then there's a little autofill options. Select fill without formatting. Without formatting. Step 10c. In cell B6, enter a formula using sum function, using the 3D references sum function to add all the numbers in cell B6 for 3 worksheets for Iowa, Montana, Oregon. Okay, so add cell A6, B6 from Iowa, Montana, Oregon. So this is an important step. Most students will need to do many times for these 3D references. Means add 3 numbers from 3 different worksheets. Add 3 numbers from 3 different worksheets in this example. Okay, that is 3D references. So I'll try to go slow, okay? So, but I need to explain what we are going to do here. If I click Iowa, in Iowa, B6 has a number 103,021, okay? And if I click Montana, in cell B6, it is 185,438. Then when I click Oregon, in cell B6, you have number $537,770. You need to add all these 3 numbers. Add all these 3 numbers together and put the result in B6 in the consolidated worksheet. That is what you are asked to do. Okay, you are asked to do. Actually, you also asked to add the number in Washington, although there is nothing in Washington for cell B6, but you are asked to include that number. Okay. All right, so that is what we are going to do. So I click Consolidated Worksheet, then put my mouse in cell B6, press Enter or equal, Enter equal, press equal, and then typing SUM sum, opening bracket, and now click the sheet Iowa, press and hold down Shift, select Washington, okay, so that you select all the worksheets together. After that, release the Shift key and quick cell B6, press enter. Now you get this result. This 836,228 is the result of 4 numbers added together. What are those 4 numbers? They are located in Ottawa, Montana, Oregon, Washington, 4 worksheets. That is the 3D reference, add number from other worksheets. Okay, you see my formula here, sum. You can manually type in this formula, equal sum, Ottawa, okay, comma, then Washington, exclamation mark, and then B6. Okay, again, you need to practice. In the training questions, you have questions about this. Practice many times until you feel confident and comfortable with the 3D reference. Okay. So I did step 10C. Step 10D, copy the formula without copy the formatting. Okay. B7 to B, okay. Select this one. Use the fill handle, copy down without copy formatting. Click the screen tip, fill without formatting. Okay. Step 10E, copy the formula and performing format from the range from to B6, B9, B6, B9. So click your mouse, put your mouse on here, click and drag to here. Then copy the formula formatting from the range B6, B9 to the range C6, E9. Okay, so just drag to the right, release your mouse. That is last step, 10E. Okay. So I finished step 10. Step 11, Adra started to create named range in the worksheet. Named range means you give a cell a name and ask you to complete the work. Create a defined name. Create a defined name for the range B6, E6. So where is B6 to E6? Create a defined name for range B6 to E6. B6 to E6 using workup as the range name. So you can just select A6 to E6 and then go to the formula and then define names. Click apply names. Options, not here. Formula, then define names. Okay, so the name is workup. It is applied to A6 to E6. not A6, should be from B6 to E6. So I will cancel this. So I will select B6. This is step 11. Step 11. Ask you to complete, create a defined name B6 to E6. So B6 to E6. Go to formula. Maybe create from selection. Let me try. Okay, if I go to create from selection, I have to include this A6 because I want to A6 is the name for data range B6 to E6. So I go to formula, create from selection. So the left column, that is A6, is my range. Okay, I click OK button. Okay. There are many ways to do it for the range name. This is one way. So I completed step 11. Step 12, create names from the range A7 to E9, A7 to E9, A7 to E9, using the values shown in the left column. Okay, click formula, create from selection, and using left column as the range name, click OK button. Step 13, apply the defined name Step 13, apply the defined names Q1 cells, Q2 cells to the formula in the range B10 to E10, B10 to E10. Apply the defined names to formula. Define a name using name range in defined name in existing formula. Okay, so select the formula from B10 to E10. And then go to formula. Go to formula. Define names. Go to the down pointing arrow. Define names. Then click apply names. Okay, apply names. So apply what? Apply Q1, deselect those one. Apply Q1 cells until Q4 cells. So this is step 13. Apply defined names to the formula. Okay. And then click OK button. Step 14, change the defined name to totals 2021 for the range F6, F9, F6, F9. Change the defined name to totals 2021 for the range F6 to F9. So select F6 to F9 and then go to formulas. define names. Define names, and the name is totals underscore 2021. Click OK. Right. All right. So that is step 14. Step 15. We almost done. Okay. We have 2 steps we done. Step 15, step 16. Okay. 15. Ezra wants to compare 2021 sales totals to the sales totals for 2020 and needs to add the 2020 data to the consolidated sales worksheet. Open the file support EX19 5A 2020 sales. Okay, so we need to open file. File open in this PC. Support EX19 5A 2020 open. Okay, enable editing. So I opened this file, and then after I open, it says switch back to this one. So switch back to this one, NPEX19. Switch back to go to the consolidated sales worksheet. So this is consolidated worksheet. Create external references as follows. Step A, link cell G6, C, D, E, F, G. Link cell G6 in the consolidated sales worksheet to cell F6 in consolidated sales 2020 worksheet in support EX195A 2020 workbook. So to do this, basically you do copy and paste. That's it. Copy and paste. But when you do the paste, you select paste special and then select paste link. Okay, this is the point. I try to go slow for step A because step B, C, D, E will be exactly the same thing as step A. Use copy and paste special. Okay. So go back to this supporting document. Quick cell F6, right-click your mouse, select copy, and then go to your NPEX19 worksheet. Right-click your mouse, select paste special or paste options. The last one here, paste link, paste link. That's it. Okay, so I completed fast 15A. Step B, 15B. Link G7. Okay, you do the same thing. So B, you click G7, right-click your mouse, copy, and then go back to your file. Right-click your mouse, paste link, paste link. That is B. Now repeat yourself for C. Okay, for C, go back to, where's my supporting file? It is here. Okay. Go back to supporting file, F8, right-click your mouse, copy, and here, right-click your mouse, paste link. That is step C. Step D, Okay, go to G9, right, supporting file, G9, right click your mouse, copy, and then go to your worksheet, workbook, right click your mouse, paste link. Okay. So that is D. Step E, do not break the links, close support file. So this is my support file, close it. Okay, close it. Close the support file. All right, last step, we done. Step 16, in cell G10, enter a formula to total the values in the defined range totals using the sum functions. So just type in equal sum, select all numbers from G6 to G9. After you click sum, it automatically gives you the range name totals 2020. Press enter. Okay. All right. That's all for this. Did I finish? Yes. That's all for this project. Total 16 steps. Okay. And those covered all the content here. Okay. Working with multiple worksheets and manage the range name, manage the link. Okay. So any questions? I'm going to stop recording.